I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hello! Welcome to another episode of Witcher Wednesdays. Playing through New Game Plus of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We're going to go ahead and continue
this
here.
Bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just
the
a few
words
steps
of Dandelion.
ahead.
It's weird. I
After
don't
many
fully
trials
understand
and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Yes, so last episode. Here we are, we're still in our fancy outfit. Last episode we talked to the Emperor and got his offer, so now that that's done, we need to go talk to Yen.
That's right. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the
Be
criminal
so kind
underworld.
and do not
At times it is
disturb.
difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Truly a shame. Alright, refreshing the controls. We can look around here. Some stuff going on here. What do we have over here? Like goblets. Red. Okay. Books. Books are good. I like books. Books are one of the few things that does not carry over into Game Plus, so I do need to reacquire my collection. I cannot talk to him. Assuming I might be able to talk to him afterwards. After we talk with Yen, I might be able to come back out here and talk with the Ambassador.
A ready meal,
Alright.
directly out of Nordling Tale.
Oh! Yen? Hi, Yen.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances.
Ooh.
One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Princess Sorella.
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How
Yeah,
about that?
probably not.
She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
Yes, a lot has changed.
You
War.
haven't. Not
War
a
has
bit.
changed.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But
At this
let's
point,
focus on
Yen
Ciri,
is
all right?
over,
Right.
Nearing 100 years old.
Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her.
If not over.
I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday.
Using her magic.
How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it,
So they got up
perhaps
to us
even
because of the
find
end.
me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I need to rub it in
I've
her
sensed them
face,
on my trail,
Geralt.
hunting me for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her,
All right.
Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
What do they want from Ciri?
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as
like
much
her
as you do.
cynicism.
It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
She can teleport.
So
Open
where's
portals to
Ciri
the
been
worlds.
seen exactly?
In 2 places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads.
A merchant?
One of the Emperor's agents.
Play Gwent.
He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
The other
sure she'll be
potential love
delighted to
interest.
see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
Why didn't you contact me earlier?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Basically, in the books that take place before any of the video games, Yen and Geralt were a couple. In the first video game, Geralt has lost his memory and therefore falls in with Triss Merigold, another sorceress, and ends up falling for her. And in the first game and into the second game, you're with Triss. In the second game, Triss ends up helping you get your memory back, which is why in this third game you have your memory back. So now you're asking Yen, hey, now that I remember you, why didn't you ever come looking for me?
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed.
I will get them
So
back
why don't I
together.
teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there.
Yes,
And
now I
Geralt.
look the ambassador.
I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Kiss for old time's sake. Alright, I want to go loot some books off the walls. Oh. Okay. He just, like, blew all the books off the tables. I didn't know what was going on there. That was... okay. Opening a portal.
Scars healed nicely.
The 2 Yennefer... from Gilavigo. Another of the sorceresses. Rusty bread knife. Why not? I already have a copy of that book. Let's take another one, I guess. Apple juice. What a mug. Last wish. Ah, about gin. Gin comes up here. Some more sketches of Ciri. Something there on the floor. Let's check it out. It looks like I can't actually get to them wherever they are. Oh well. Take this chest. Tire off the Okay, awesome. Get another thing that does not carry over from the previous. So I didn't recollect. Alright, let's talk to the ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Aedirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kaedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid's insane.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kaedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kaedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir?
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emhyr var Emreis will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
Yeah, why can't you just go home?
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Okay.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse.
Okay.
This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is,
The
and
swamps.
Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one
The
Philip
Bloody
Strenger,
Baron.
better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
The Bloody Baron questline is regarded by many to be one of the best in the game. Before the expansions came, expansions were great. The Bloody Baron was a favorite of a lot of people.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Edge, you
Meaning?
say?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats.
Scapegoats, yeah.
The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it
Don't like
promises
them.
to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the
burning
war?
books in the
Who
square.
profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Yeah, the non-humans are...
What's new in Skellige?
not doing
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Yeah. King Bran also dies by the time we get to Skellige.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
So that's the state of the world. We're gonna head out now. I can find it somewhere inside of this city. This palace. There's a guy.
How might I
Gwent
serve
tickets.
the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Yes, give me my stuff back.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter
Thanks,
back
bunches.
safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
There he is. We, however, do this. Gwent, play me.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Really? You just walk up to a guy. Play me in cards. We are not going to play the Nilf. Nilfgaard is my favorite. But I want to say the only one I could actually use right now is Northern Realms. Okay. Well, I don't need so many of those. Let's just try and bait him out to start with. My main strategy revolves around spies. Something I do not have access to right now. Oh, there's one there, though. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna burn some cards here. Okay. No more burning cards. I'll just go over my back row. That's okay. Alright. We're gonna do what we can. I don't know if the weather going on, there's nothing I can do. Stupid weather. Let's just do triple fog. That doesn't help anything. You know what? Pass. I shouldn't have done that. I'm just not. Usually you can get them to forfeit the first round, especially if they're playing a spy card. So I'm going to play my healer. Hope for the best with the spy. That was not. Okay. Might actually be okay. Emphasis on the might. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be close, I can tell you that much. So, still have my leader card, so I can throw out Impenetrable Fog, but that doesn't help because throw ranged units. Last card from us. Still got 2 more. Impenetrable Fog hurts us worse than it hurts him. We're gonna pass and hope for the best. He only has to have a card of 5 strength. Oh, he's got a clear weather. Yes! That was a close one. So not my